Okay, so a moment ago in the previous vlog, you heard that the British surrendered at Yorktown, but a surrender is not official until it's on paper. Usually that paper happens in a neutral site. In this case, the neutral site is going to be France. Even though France was supporting the colonial effort, it technically is neutral territory. So the treaty is signed in Paris. And once again, as I mentioned in the intro to this lesson today, I mentioned that if you're ever in doubt, it's probably the Treaty of Paris that ended a war, the exception being the Treaty of Versailles, which is a palace outside of Paris. But at any rate, France is a neutral territory, so this is where they sign the treaty. Also gets a free trip for some of those people, the diplomats who actually get together and sign the paperwork for it. The key elements are that the colonies are free and the English will no longer try to claim those territories. What are those territories going to look like? Well, they're going to look something like this. The new country that's established previously in 1775, the British owned all of those yellow areas. So across most of central and eastern Canada, as well as the Midwest and eastern seaboard of what's now the United States. Post-war, the Canadian areas remain British. We have some debate on that far end, the British Columbia, Washington, Oregon area. It's claimed by Spain and by Russia. That's a conflict that's going to come up at a later date um, to have a debate from other countries there. The red area there becomes the new country of the United States of America, with some debate in that southern area, what's modern day Mississippi and Alabama, just north of that Florida panhandle. It's areas that are claimed by both the U.S. and Spain because it borders the Mississippi and there's some trade routes along rivers flowing through there. And so that's kind of a debated area as well. You will note that the area down here, this is actually going to come up in the next unit, Florida is still Spanish. Everything in purple is going to be Spanish, and that's going to include the modern day state of Florida. There's going to be one question about that on the test for the next unit. No, I think for this unit, yes, for this unit, I am wrong. Florida, not part of the United States as a result of the Treaty of Paris of 1783. You want to know that there's one question about it, don't get it wrong. That's what's going on there. That'll bring us to our exit ticket. 3 needles like dying, 5 dates juicy. What happened as a result of the Treaty of Paris? Can you become friends with a former enemy? Basically asking, do you think that the Americans will be able to be friends with the British? Do you believe the war is truly over? Or will the British return for revenge? Related to that second question. Then, of course, our standard closing questions, comments, concerns, anything for the good of the cause. Please take care of yourself and one another. Stay safe. Wash your hands. Wear a mask. From my household to yours. We love you. Happy Friday. I will see you live and in person on Tuesday.